Talk me through Magical Energy. It's the first single. Was it written about any one situation or person in particular?
No, and I think it's quite typical of us, is we sort of generally writing about an idea. Yeah, and it's about when two people do get together and that magical energy is created. So it's it's pretty simple, but it's only when you find that person. So I suppose like Indigo Girl, it was the perfect person. Magical energy is when two people find each other and suddenly it sparks that energy.
Now, are you going to be touring?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think even more nowadays bands have to get on the road because the industry is in a bit of turmoil. It's sort of in no man's land, and people are jockeying for positions and trying to sell records, and downloads are going crazy. But I think for any band, it's about touring. It's about keeping a fan base, keeping a loyal fan base, and wanting them to keep following you.
What's Watershed's secret to longevity? I mean, we talk about the music industry and turmoil, and everyone's fighting for a spot, and Watershed has been able to stay relevant over so many years. What's the secret there?
I don't know. I think the way I think all the guys are easygoing. We don't put excessive pressure on anyone. I did a solo album 3 years ago. Howie, our drummer, has just done a solo album. He's working on his next one. The guys have their own studios, and everyone sort of gets on with it. It's I suppose the way we've run the band. I would say it's pretty like easygoing. The way we write, the way no one's at each other, and that's great with touring. I think bands often break up. I think a lot of bands after a tour will invariably split up for a while.
It's also it's like traveling with your partner.
Yeah. It's exactly the same, and that's when that magical energy doesn't work anymore. But yeah, so it's. I mean, it's difficult. I think the thing with us is we've also stuck with our music. The trends are changing all the time, and it's. I mean, it's important to evolve, and I think we have, especially on this album, which is a very current sounding album. I mean, it would be silly for us to go back and do another In the Meantime or one of those songs. But yeah, I think we've stuck with our guns and believed in ourselves and the band and our fans. I think they've also been incredibly loyal.
So you don't argue very much, is what you're saying?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
the band.
Surprising.
Yeah, it is quite weird because when you got a lot of creatives in the room, and I mean, I often like to ask the guys, what's going on, what do you think of this, what do you think of this thing, and if they really want to tell me they think it's a load of rubbish, then that's cool, So yeah, we sort of pretty open, and I dig to hear feedback from the guys in the band, but yeah.
Now, speaking of touring, what is the one song your fans always want to hear? No matter what album comes out, what's that staple song that the fans want to hear at a show? I
think you have to play Indigo Girl. We can't ever. A song called Letters. We have to play that. I mean, people start shouting Indigo Girl or Letters from the second song.
From the beginning? Is that annoying to you sometimes?
Yeah, because you planned it to come in at track 11 for the show. And they start shouting it after every song. They're calling out for me. Like, calm down, we're getting there. And I think on the new album, and it's a song we've actually been playing for a while. It's the oldest song on the new album. It is the title track, Watch the Rain. And I wrote that in 2009. So we've been playing it since about 2010, 2011. And that, for us, is an absolute crowd pleaser. It's people have been asking for that for years now. And finally, it's on this album. And we've called the album that. So the song is very happy.
Song is alive. What's your favorite song to play?
To play, I think a song called Close My Eyes, which was on our third album, the Mosaic album. Love playing Watch the Rain because we played it so much, and we just sense the energy of the song is amazing. So, yeah, I'd probably say those two songs are my favorite to play live.
All right, now if we want to get the album, how can we do it, and how can we find you online?
Yeah, so the album, what we've done is we've released the physical album, so you can get that anywhere, any store. It should be there now. I know last week it was pretty much going out, so you should be able to get it now. It'll go into iTunes pretty soon. We wanted to give the physical thing couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then it's definitely going to go into iTunes. If you go onto our website, which is watershed.co.za, we've got 30-second clips of each track. You can go and have a listen.
Just in case you're not convinced.
Yeah, just in case you're not convinced, you want to check them all out. Yeah, go and have a listen. All our handles on their Twitter handle and everything. So, but it's a cool website. We've just done it. All our music videos are on there and everything. So
it is a very cool website. Kudos to your web design.
Oh, great! Thank you. Simple, but that's the thing.
Yeah, easy to navigate.
That's the vibe. Yeah.
Craig, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you.